Hey there, folks! Welcome back! We are playing Monkey Island, the Curse of Monkey Island. My name is Lemorack. We spent half an hour doing nothing but talking to the pirates in the Barbary Coast, and we're ready to move on. Before I leave here, guy didn't want to give me his jawbreaker. Well, here's what I have to say to that.
You know, I really appreciate you taking the time to talk to me. I think we've bonded.
That was only a slightly terrible and terrifying thing to do to somebody else. Here, let's help him.
How did you do that?
Oh, it was nothing really. Just sudden pressure applied below the sternum to expel a foreign object from the windpipe.
That's amazing. I owe you my life. From now on.
Yes?
From now on, that will be known as the Threepwood Maneuver. Nah.
I mean, isn't that reason enough for you to join my crew? I mean, I know I put your life in danger in the first place, but yeah, anyway. Let's take this man's spit-soggy, drooling, hair-covered jawbreaker. Ugh. Alright, so we need to find gold to impress Cutthroat Bill in order to get Snugglecakes on our crew. I mean, I know his name is Edward Van Helgen, but he introduced himself as Snugglecakes to me, and that's how I'm going to call him. We need to find a sufficient way to insult him, getting him into duel with us. Let's take a look at the rest of the island. Is there anything over here? I forget. Ah, the grassy knoll. Can I do something, please, game? My cursor has vanished. Alright. Not sure why we had to watch that. Let's take a look at these chalk numbers.
I wonder what these numbers are for. Curious pile of logs there.
Wonder what these two have in common. Check out this rubber tree.
There are ants crawling all over it.
About the plot.
Sumatran rubber tree. Donated to Puerto Pollo by our Sumatran sister city of Vacaville. This tree is the only one of its kind in the entire Western Hemisphere and stands as an everlasting symbol of the friendship between our two cities.
A rubber tree, huh? That's a joke? I don't get it.
Caribbean rubber tree. One of the many rubber trees common throughout the Caribbean, used as raw material for shipbuilding.
Shipbuilding, huh? So Caribbean ships are made of rubber. I wonder if we'll see any indications as to that.
There are other ants crawling all over it. I could never hope to move that. I could never hope to move that.
Yep, that's what I thought. Let's walk up to the grassy knoll. And I'm just gonna double click it. Alright, we've got a log pile over here. I imagine it's the same thing.
They look like they're made out of palm tree trunks.
Rubber tree is probably the same. Let's take a look at the sawhorse.
It's a wooden sawhorse supporting that keg of rum. It's an enormous keg of old Gut Blast brand rum.
Alright, well, there's not a lot that we can do here with that just now. But that's going to be important for us later. Let's go over here. Oh, actually, before we do that, gotta take a look at what this building is in the first place. The banner says spear. We read something about that down on the beach, remember?
The Long John Silver Center for the Performing Arts presents Spear.
Long John Center for the Performing Arts. Cute. About this
In
fountain.
memory of the chickens who gave their lives during the Great Puerto Pollo Potluck Jamboree of 1621.
Aw, poor chickens. Oh, and this is cute, too. That, right now you can tell that where I am at the time I'm playing, it is that time. This clock actually shows whatever time your computer's clock is set to. And check this out.
Good evening. At the tone, Caribbean Standard Time will be 10, 40, 6, and 23 seconds. Beep.
This is another joke that my mother had to explain to me when I was younger. because I never had to call a phone number to find out what time it was. But that's basically what happened. You'd call a number, and then a automated voice would basically say that. It would give you, like, that way it would pick out the proper words to say to give the proper time. It's cute. Alright, so this is a theater performing Spear. Let's take a look around. We got a pirate coat.
It looks like there's something inside the pocket of this coat.
This is one of the Mega Monkey puzzles, by the way. This pocket is open in the simple version. Here, however,
There's a glove in here.
you have to open the pocket before you can pick up the glove. It's a white glove, and it has 3 fingers, at least as far as I can see.
It's a glove.
It is a glove, definitely. Oh, here's something we haven't done yet. Let's take a look at this pirate literature.
Piracy. The LeChuck Way. Chapter 1. How to get more than 15 men on a dead man's chest.
Ooh, yeah, there's a good one. What else you got for me?
Chapter 2. Leg irons or flogging? The age-old question.
Yes, definitely. Very curious to see what LeChuck has to say on this very dividing dividing topic.
Chapter 3. Mermaids or manatees? Does it really matter?
Yes. Yes, it definitely does.
It's a copy of Piracy. The LeChuck Way.
All right, that's all we got. So, also there's more on this. Can I not look at that?
Looks like a nice coat. With just a few flakes of unsightly dandruff.
Only in an adventure game would I ever combine the words pick up with dandruff.
I'd hate people to think less of this guy just because of a slight problem with... Hey, this isn't dandruff. Oh.
Yeah. I'll just carry these around in my pocket, right? Sure. Oh, there's a Blood Island sticker.
Hey! It's a sticker from Blood Island. It says, Blood Island is for bleeders. A message from the Blood Island Tourism Council. And maybe the
Island is for
performer who
bleeders.
owns this trunk knows how to get to Blood Island.
Yeah, that's a good point. So this is obviously our clue, indicating to us that whoever owns this locker is probably who we have to ask about how to get to Blood Island, right? I'd like to take this wand, please.
Watch me make this disappear.
All right, here's one of the few moon logic puzzles of this game. I mean, watch this. Use the one with the hat.
Nothing up my sleeve?
Natural thing to assume, I'll admit.
Presto! Hey, it worked. There's something inside.
This is the most random thing in the game as far as I can tell. I use the magic wand on the hat and I get...
The C's of ventriloquism.
C's of ventriloquism. It's a classy joke there. Alright, what else we got? Mirror?
I wonder if there's a part in this play for a dashing rogue pirate.
Why, that would be me. What else we got lying around here? We got some fake swords.
Just some fake swords.
He's not enthusiastic about them.
I don't need a prop.
Sure. I mean, could look like a pirate. Alright, imagine he's going to say the same about the fake spears and... Wait, there was a mask somewhere here. Donkey head.
It's a donkey mask.
You want to take that?
I don't want to look like a jackass. Yeah, I know what you're thinking. So knock it off.
I mean, anything else I need said? Hey, let's take this wig.
No, I like the natural look.
Oh, but Rottingham said that the ponytail is so last year. Honestly, I'm not sure why you got rid of the beard. I know that you're not either. But... So, let's take a look at what's going on over here.
To swab or not to swab?
Hello, sir.
No, that's not right.
Let us talk.
Come on, Slappy. You've got to get this right. The show opens today.
This is also LeChuck's voice actor. Yo!
Yo.
That was extremely pointless. I'm a dangerous pirate. Who are you?
I'm a dangerous pirate. Who are you?
Cromwell. Slappy Cromwell. It's not my real name, actually. My agent told me my given name just didn't have star quality.
Why didn't happen to be
What was
Oliver?
your given name?
Would it?
Rex Fortune, adventure seeker.
I see.
Oh, man.
What's that putrid, stench-ridden drivel that you're rehearsing?
But this is the master work of the bard. Do you really think it's that bad?
Oh, it's that bad. Do pirates drink grog? What, the Great Pyramid of... Oh, crap. Cheops originally... was the Great Pyramid of Cheops, or whatever, only originally 481 feet high? Bad like poi?
Was the Great Pyramid of Cheops originally 481
I was
feet
right,
high?
Cheops.
Oh, I knew I shouldn't have altered the material. How could I have taken up my wretched pen and stabbed it bodkin-like through the unsullied poetry of the master?
You rewrote Shakespeare?
I was compelled to. Not a single person was coming to any of my performances. Oh, these stupid, brutish pirates, not men enough to confront their own sensitive inner natures. So I rewrote the whole folio, contracted the brilliance of decades into a 45-minute review. Spear! A theatrical medley.
Wow. I mean, reviews can be entertaining. Know a good dozen people who made a decent living doing that.
Why can't you go back to the original scripts?
Oh, the sweet, sweet, bitter irony of it all. Now that you have confirmed that I have produced a work of unredeemable trash, I'm more or less guaranteed to have a financial success on my hands.
Why do I find that strangely encouraging?
That joke is actually, quite foreseeing, isn't it, considering many cinematic masterpieces of recent years?
Can I watch you rehearse your horrible play?
I'd rather you didn't. I get nervous when people watch.
Of course.
No, I hate to break this to you, but you might be in the wrong profession for that.
Can I join your show?
Good heavens, no.
Well, jeez, I mean...
I could hear your awful singing in the barber shop from way over here.
Well, okay, fine.
Have you been to Blood Island?
But of course. Blood Island was once the place to be if you were an artist in the Caribbean. Those were the days. We were young and wild, pushing the limits of our craft. Oh, what risky, daring performances we gave. We weren't afraid to shock or offend the stodgy, mainstream sensibilities of our audiences.
Oh, what did you perform?
Dinner theater, mostly.
Could you tell me how I can find Blood Island?
My agent, Palido Domingo, always handled the travel arrangements. He would know how to get there.
Any idea where I could find him?
He's a member of the Brimstone Beach Club here on Plunder Island. You might catch him there.
All right, so there's our clue as to how to find the... Well, it's basically, this is going to be how we find the map to Blood Island, but yeah, our clue is we got to go talk to Palido Domingo, this guy's agent.
Carry on.
Then
What about
I
you?
kill Caesar, follow that up with a little soft shoe.
So how'd you get roped into doing this show?
I'm a spokesmodel, actually. But what I really want to do is act. People just don't take you seriously when you're a spokesmodel.
How surprising.
Yeah, isn't it?
Break a peg leg.
Thanks.
I don't remember. Is the water ballet
Okay.
before
Oh, there's another plot
my
here.
mad scene? A pirate.
Prop tree. Fake trees of this genus were often used by early settlers for theatrical productions.
Oh, really?
Next, I burn thieves, subdue its army, trample its city.
Okay, so we now have direction as to our map. Our crew is in the Barbershop Quartet, the Barbary Coast. And, well, let's see what else we got here in this lovely little town. Oh, there's a sign here. Didn't even notice that. Let's take a look at it.
It's an old crow's nest, converted into a sign for the chicken shop.
That would be this, which is now open.
Do you have a reservation?
No.
No.
No reservation slip, huh? Then out you go.
Alright, so that area's locked off to us for now. Oh, here's a chicken coop.
It's a chicken coop, but I don't see any chickens.
Ah, yes. It would appear to be the work of the devil chicken, El Pollo Diablo. Oh, let's talk to the walkthrough.
Hello? I can't understand you. What was that? Forget it.
Yeah, that's about what I remember. Very descriptive of the experiences I usually have at drive-thrus. Take a look at this plot.
Ipecac, Cephalus ipecacuana, one of the creeping vines common throughout Plunder Island. The syrup made from the ipecac flowers was used by the early settlers of Plunder Island as a purgative.
That's important information. You'll see later on, but the game makes us read that plaque. I'll remember to showcase that in a while later.
Bush. A pristine example of one of the many decorative bushes used for landscaping Plunder Island.
Wow, that's interesting.
Danger Cove.
This way. There is beware. What does this say?
Danger, do not enter.
What about this one?
Plunder Island Naturalist Society Nature Trail.
The time just turned to 11 right now where I am. Listen. 1. No? Okay. It's gonna ring 11 times. That was 2.
It's a great big vat full of red dye.
3.
Number 2.
4. Could go a little faster. I mean, I don't want to do anything until it's done. I believe that's 6. 5 more to go. 7. It's cute that this is in the game. I like it. Even though, like, time of day still looks like it's very early. And I already lost count. What are we at? 9? 10... 11, probably? I might have lost count. Is there any more after this? Nope, that's it. Okay, 11 o'clock. Yay! So, buddy, want to talk to me now?
Hello there, Sonny. You open yet?
Oh boy, my first customer. Gee willikers, is this gonna be swell. Hi, my name's Kenny Foulmouth. It sure would be neat if you would buy some of my lemonade. It only costs a nickel. And best of all, I have a bottomless mug policy.
That does sound like a good deal.
Sounds a little bit too good to be true, am I right?
Is the lemonade good?
Oh gosh, yes. It's a very healthful drink. Even better for you than placing leeches on your tongue.
Wow.
Yeah, wow.
What's the lemonade good for?
It's a dandy tonic for scurvy. It'll cure all your symptoms, including, but not limited to, gradual weakening, aching muscles, sunken eyes, painful gums, ashen skin, loss of teeth, internal bleeding, the reopening of old wounds, diarrhea, kidney failure, fainting, halitosis, and death.
Oh, what about evil pirate curses?
Will it cure evil pirate curses?
No, but it has a refreshing citrus flavor with no unpleasant aftertaste.
Alright, you convinced me.
I'd like to buy some lemonade.
Sure, we have a bottomless mug policy, you know. That'll be a nickel.
I have plenty of those. Oh, wait, get it? Bottomless mug policy?
Hey! There's no bottom to this mug! Give me my money back!
I'm sorry. I did tell you about our bottomless mug policy.
He did.
And there are no refunds.
Why, you little...
Thank you. Come again.
Oh, I will. I'll be back. Disclaimer.
The Surgeon General of Plunder Island has determined that ingredients in this product may be harmful or fatal if swallowed.
Well, I mean, I guess that kind of saved me from that then, right? Okay. Let's get on with it. So, there's some other locations we haven't visited yet. Let's take a look at the beach. Hey, buddy.
He's a member of the bustling Plunder Island workforce.
And he's very fashionably dressed.
Yes, may I help you?
My name is Guybrush Threepwood, and I'm a mighty pirate.
Threepwood? You must be Seersucker Skip Rackham's cousin.
How
How about me and the twin?
Who?
Hey, it's a lovely afternoon for the beach today. Not too crowded yet. There's a crafts workshop on the South Beach and a swabber size class at 2 and 4. Water's warm and the waves aren't too high. Just watch out for the occasional undead corpse washing up on shore.
Oh, I'll be sure to keep
Might
an eye
want
out
to
for
keep
that.
the kids away from any rotting flesh. But otherwise, the siege earlier today shouldn't spoil your afternoon. Just between you and me, the undead are notoriously bad tippers.
Oh,
So
the
it's
nerve.
just as well they didn't take over the island, eh?
Oh, yeah.
You see your membership card and we'll fix you right up.
Yeah, about that.
Membership card? But I'm wearing my membership t-shirt.
No membership card, I see. Well, sir, you're at the Brimstone Beach Country Club in Smorgy, part of the Leisure Lovers planned community for retired pirates. It's very exclusive.
Oh, my.
I'm afraid if you don't have a membership card, you cannot use any of the club's amenities.
I don't want an amenity. I had to eat one of those while I was lost at sea, and it was terrible.
Then let me also point out that without that membership card, you are not permitted on the beach, you cannot use any of our towels, and you can't have anything from the grill. Good day.
Aw, but there's a guy on the beach I want to talk to.
Hi.
Yes?
So, yeah, hand me a towel, young man.
Hand me a towel, young man.
Those towels are for club members only.
How about a towel? I know the secret handshake.
Ever since Thurston the Hook Eddington joined last year, the whole secret handshake thing just got kind of messy. We don't have one anymore. But of course, all members know that.
Ah, he got me again. The sly little devil.
It's me, Biff, from the polo team. My pony's about to give birth. Quick, boil some water and get me lots and lots of towels.
Not buying it, Mr. Mangy Pirate. The only way you can have a towel is if you are a member of the club.
Oh, is that so? Well, all right.
Let me have some of that cooking oil.
That oil is only for French frying. It stays right here.
Hey, what a coincidence. I'm French.
Sound French, and you don't look French. And you don't know how much you're getting on my nerves.
I actually kind of do.
Onion ring emergency. Give me all the oil you've got.
Sorry. As long as I'm in charge here, you'll get no handouts.
Well, darn.
I was thinking of joining a club for snotty rich folks. Where do I sign?
Well, it's not that easy. First, you'll have to get on our waiting list. That could take several months. Then there's the credit check, references, family history, the oral presentation, and the written test. Mostly dealing with Spanish treasure, pillaging and golfing in the greater Caribbean area. And then finally, our 14-step interviewing process.
And then I'll be in your club?
No, I'm afraid after that, I'd have to blackball you.
Well, what if I just washed up a bit? Then can I join your club?
What if I just washed up a bit? Then could I join your club?
It's nothing personal, but club policy states that I have to exclude anyone whose odor or presence might disgust or offend the other members. I'm sure you understand.
Well, all right, so that's that.
Gotta be going.
Apparently I'm not snooty or rich enough to join this club, but don't worry, I'll be back. Okay, so what direction should we take first? I believe the next thing that we want to do is try to talk to I almost said his name because I know it. Talk to the Barber Pirate. Now, every once in a while, I'll notice he puts his comb down. This pirate here, Captain René Rodingham, is very sensitive to making sure that his hair is in tip-top condition. So, how about we annoy him a little bit?
Holy infestation! You've been struck with the hair demons.
What are you talking about?
The cursed head vermin. The scourge of every hygienic sailor on the 7 seas.
That's a lie!
Sure as I'm standing here, they're wriggling about your scalp like a pack of wretched sea lions.
Good analogy.
Love his
This
accent.
calls drastic action. I'm bringing in old Ironsides.
No, let's not be too rash.
Rash. That's a bad sign.
There's no time to lose. I'm going to have to amputate.
No! No! You'll ruin my hair!
Wow. One swing. Not sure why he had to throw him out of the... I suppose it was to, keep him from contaminating anyone else. So, hey, you want to talk to me now?
Ahoy there! I'm Guybrush Threepwood, here to serve all your mighty pirate needs.
Pleasure to meet you, Guybrush. I am Haggis McMutton of the clan McMutton.
Very pleasant, dude. Nice to finally meet someone with some manners.
I sure could use a haircut.
Oh, wait.
Have a seat, laddie, and I'll do you up with a fine coif.
Oh, I guess we're going to do that first. I wasn't thinking before I clicked on stuff. This is how we progress further. Can I get up from here?
How did you become a Barber Pirate?
I spent 10 years at sea on board the HMS Anathema, the fastest ship in the Scottish Navy.
So how did that help you become a Barber Pirate?
It was a clipper ship.
Do you know any rousing pirate stories?
Well, there is the story of the secret of Bulky Island.
Ooh.
We were a crew of 200 men, under the command of Big Jake McJuggernaut, the most powerful captain on the seas. One night in port, Captain Jake heard the tale of an enormous treasure buried somewhere on Bulky Island. We set sail and landed on the island within a fortnight and found the treasure the next morning.
Well, I mean, that seems pretty straightforward. Oh man, so much I want to ask, but I gotta commit to my bit.
Is this gonna be scary? Because I warn you, I tend to sweat profusely when frightened, and there's still a lot of places I have to go today.
I'll edit out the scary parts. Oh, it was a beautiful sight. A tremendous chest made of solid gold. Big Jake leapt into the hole and wrapped his sinewy arms around the chest. He gathered his resolve, counted to 3, filled his lungs, and lifted with all his might. The sound of his back cracking brought a grimace to even the most steel-hearted crewman. By nightfall, the lot of us were lying on the beach, writhing in pain.
Why didn't you lift with your knees? Why didn't you work in pairs of groups of 3 or 4? Why didn't you set up a system of ropes and pulleys? That's a very good one. Why didn't you flood the hole and let the chest float out? I mean, if it was that heavy, it would have just sunk. What a depressing story. Yeah, no, I want to hear more. Let's, I kind of believe... this is probably the right one here.
Why didn't you set up a system of ropes and pulleys?
That would have been the weak man's way out.
Nope,
The
point
pirate
taken.
Angus McFulcrum had followed us to Bulky Island, wanting the treasure for himself. The weakling used a lever and took the chest, laughing at us as he carried it to his ship. And my proud Captain McJuggernaut died in traction, cursing himself for not being strong enough.
Honestly, I think it's really more of the brain that's the problem. I'd like to join my crew.
How would you like to join my crew?
You seem like a nice enough sort, Guybrush, but a man cannot serve as my captain unless he earns me respect.
And how would a man go about doing that?
By besting me in a time-honored test of strength.
Wrist wrestling? Australian rules football? You mean rugby, right? The 500-meter bucket full of heavy rocks relay? Helping you move? And in-your-face, no-holds-barred cage match to the death? How about a test of who can hold their breath the longest? Well, I win that one. I like this answer.
Helping you move?
Oh, could you? I just have a bed and a few boxes of books.
I was just kidding. Was that really the test of strength?
No, I'm talking about the traditional Highland display of strength and virility. The caber toss.
Ah, I bet you all those markings we found earlier on the grassy knoll are starting to make sense, huh? What in the world is a caber?
What in the world is a caber?
The caber is a large tree trunk. We go to the field of competition, and each of us heaves the caber as far as he can. The man whose caber goes the farthest is the winner.
That's just about the stupidest sport I've ever heard of. I watch cable television.
Ooh, sick
Cannot
burn.
argue with tradition.
I like you, dude. You're my favorite character so far. Well, I mean, Murray, obviously. But I like you. Yeah. Well, I mean, we're not going to do it right now. We're going to finish talking to him first.
Toss this.
Going to continue talking to him first. So, Haggis, huh?
Haggis. That's an unusual name.
I suppose it is, but haggis is just a nickname. The given name is heart, liver, and kidneys boiled in the stomach of the animal McMutton.
Oh, so your parents were expecting a girl.
Aye.
I remember that joke, and I still find it funny.
What is that blue stuff in the jar anyway?
Ah, the old comb juice.
Ugh.
'Tis a fiery brew that's bested many a sailor with her fermented froth. It'll burn your throat unless you chase it with conditioner.
Ah, of course. Good tips.
Those sure are nice scissors.
Aye, they're my best pair. They can cut through almost anything.
Why are they in the ceiling?
Sometimes I cut hair so fast, the scissors fly from my hands at unbelievable speeds.
Wow.
Could I borrow those scissors for a minute?
Sorry, no. They're much too valuable to me. You know they can cut through almost anything.
Yes, I believe you mentioned that.
And that's another clue. We're gonna need those scissors.
Never mind.
Alright, so let's try that caber toss now, huh?
Are you sure you don't want to join my crew?
It's as I told you, Guybrush. Not until you can best me in the caber toss.
Sounds great. Let's do it.
Perhaps after I finish with your hair.
I think that's enough of a haircut for now.
Aye, as you say, laddie.
Oh, hey, look, you didn't even charge me.
Are you sure you don't want to join my crew?
It's as I told you, Guybrush. Not until you can...
Yeah.
Sounds great. Let's do it.
Nice throw. Now watch this. Well,
I would never follow such a weak captain.
aw, I mean, you don't have to be so mean about it. Alright, so that's one of the things we're going to have to solve. And in order for us to progress... I'm going to have to check these portraits out sooner or later. But let's check them out now. Let's see what we got here.
There's a plaque on this portrait. It says, Captain Richard Squawkins. There never was a more despicable knave, but we gave him an impeccable body wave.
Hair puns. Get ready for them.
Captain Charles Vane. The captain stood 7 feet high in his boots, but you'd never have guessed that we dyed his roots. Another satisfied customer.
Ugh.
Jack Rackahan. Always a dapper crook. Jack wore the layered look.
Save the pirate for last.
Captain Steed Grommet. He fought and he struggled. He kicked and he brawled. But when he left our shop, we made sure he was bald. Thomas Lude.
Ugh.
Here was a dangerous man when accosted, but he looked pretty good when his hair had been frosted. Edward Screech. When it came to rum, Edward Screech never skimped. He drank a whole bottle while he had his hair crimped.
I mean,
Rachel
that's nothing to
Squall.
brag about.
This lady, we're certain, was no debutante. She killed 20 men while she wore this bouffant.
I like her already. And the parrot?
In loving memory, Crackers. 1684 to 1685.
Aww. Okay, so here's the puzzle we're going to solve for the end of this episode.
I'd like to finish that haircut.
Then have a seat.
Oh yeah, I never...
Coiffures for the Discerning Pirate. Spring edition.
Okay, I forgot to do this, but if I tried to pick this book up, right, he would warn me that he needs this book to properly style my hair. You can see him peeking at the book every now and then. Now, while he's cutting my hair, what I have to do is I have to pick up this paperweight.
I can't reach it. I'm too low.
Right, okay. So in order to get the scissors, right, we need to get the chair to move up. We can use this handle. Now, while he's not looking. Up. Now he looks back. Now we pick up the paperweight. Neat. Smooth.
Ugh, blast that ineffectual paperweight. I'll have to go find another.
But what about my haircut?
Keep your skirt on, lad.
Okay. So now all we gotta do is we gotta pull the handle. Gotta pull the handle again. And we gotta pull the handle again. And after this much, thankfully, it does it by himself. Now we remove the scissors from the ceiling. Whoop, there we go. Whoops.
Phew. Well, I searched the whole island, and I couldn't have found a single rock for a paperweight.
Dude's
I
fit.
suppose I'll just have to eyeball your haircut.
I just remembered I have another appointment.
Yeah.
Oh, I was going to give you a French braid, too.
Oh, come on, that looks pretty... That'd be pretty sick, right? So, we got the scissors. Hopefully he won't notice them missing. Obviously, you know, the search the whole island thing. The developers were trying to give us a good reason if we... Like, it took us a while to figure out how to do that, but I mean, this is one of the easiest puzzles in the game when I think about it. So, now we got the scissors. Time to go use them. Next time. Thanks very much for joining me, everybody. We shall use the scissors in the next episode and advance the plot. Until then, I will see you next time.